Hey, Knicks Nation, how you doing? This is Sincere from Sincere Knicks Fan 34. How are you doing? Man, this was a rough game, man. It was rough. Our New York Knicks lost 114 to 109 to the Dallas Mavericks. Off the rip, we just gonna get straight all up into it because this is not gonna be long. I promise you on that one. Before we even get started, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. All right. With that being said, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna hit you with the stats and then quick synopsis, and we just rolling out. All right. New York Knicks shot 40% from the field, whereas Dallas shot 48% from the field. Knicks shot 29% from three. Dallas shot 46.9% from the field from 3-point. Knicks shot 60% from the free throw line. Dallas shot 67% from the free throw line. Knicks had 17 offensive rebounds compared to Dallas's 7. The Knicks had 36 defensive rebounds compared to Dallas's 42 defensive rebounds. Knicks had 57 rebounds total. Dallas had 59. The Knicks had 22 assists. Dallas had 25. The Knicks had 10 steals. Dallas had 9. The Knicks had 5 blocks. Dallas had 5 blocks as well. The New York Knicks had 17 turnovers. Dallas had 17 turnovers as well. The New York Knicks had 3 players in double figures, and the Dallas Mavericks had 5. The players that had pretty decent numbers in this game was Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns had 22 points, 18 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 turnovers. Brunson, he had 22 points, 6 assists. And Mitchell Robinson had 12 points, 14 rebounds, and they were all monster rebounds. 8 offensive rebounds and 2 blocks throughout the course of the game. Those are the only shining lights of the whole game. This was an absolute thrashing. An absolute thrashing. I said it before that I thought there was something that was going on behind the scenes, and I still feel that I am quite correct. Something has happened. Something was done. And the idea is it's clearly showing on the floor. Max Christie, who, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but there is no reason this man should be having 26 points, shooting 8 of 10 from behind a 3-point line in this game. That's 80% from the 3-point range, okay? That's insane. The New York Knicks got their behinds beat down, okay? I'm saying that as a true, sincere Knicks fan. We got a thrashing. That's what happened to us. We got thrashed. You know what I'm saying? It personally hurt my soul to watch the end of the game. I'm looking on Peacock and I see Clyde Frazier with a look on his face of absolute disappointment, embarrassment, and just confusion. Like, what? Who is this team? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's part of the thing, because it's like we just lost our identity. In the last 9 games, we just seem to have lost our identity, lost a certain level of spine, you know what I'm saying, a certain level of resistance, and I don't know what it is. Don't get me wrong, I root for my Knicks. I believe in my Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I'm the last person to suggest we even do a trade. I'm going to be completely honest with you. But I'll be honest, if there's been something that's happening behind the scenes, then there may need to be a change of scenery. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you right off the bat now, Brunson's not getting moved. I can tell you right now, Mitchell Robinson more likely is not getting moved. OG Anunoby is more likely staying. Mikal Bridges, depending on the offer of a trade, more likely is not being moved. I'm pretty confident that Dade will be moved. I'm pretty confident Yabusele will be moved. I don't know about Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm saying this only because he's the highest paid player on the team. He's the highest paid player on the team. And for that reason, we might be able to make some type of trade with him. Let me be clear. I don't desire a trade of Karl-Anthony Towns. I think that we have the talent to be successful. But if we do have to make a trade, if we do have to make that kind of move, Karl-Anthony Towns more likely is going to be the piece to make a significant trade, at least in my opinion. So I want to make it and want to reiterate, I'm not saying let's trade him. But I'm saying if it has to be a significant trade, Karl-Anthony Towns' name got to be a part of that because he's the most highly paid player, right? Brunson, in my opinion, is untouchable. So anyone else is quite touchable. So I'll see what goes on from there. We will see what goes on from there. Because, like, I don't know if it's an attitude thing, a coaching thing. I don't know what happened. But this game was atrocious. That defense was garbage. Absolute garbage. And the Knicks fans let them know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all know that. This Mavericks game, it was very telling because the idea is you would have thought that the Mavericks was a team that had all their players. The New York Knicks had their entire squad with them. Dallas had like 7 people missing. And we got our behinds right. The New York Knicks did not have control of this game at any point in time. It was a one-way beatdown. That's the best way of describing it. It was a one-way beatdown, and I am hoping that we can change course and get better because this is unacceptable. It's championship or bust. And unfortunately, more likely if a trade doesn't happen, Mike Brown may need to be somewhere else himself because this team looked like it's about to be El Duque for real, you know. So with all that being said, you know what I'm saying, something has to happen. Something has to happen. So whether it's a trade or someone's getting fired, something needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that things get figured out before something drastic has to happen, but something has to happen. All right? With that being said, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Until next time, let's get it. All right. Talk to you later.